got a question for you guys. It's a bit of a tough one. If I gave you the choice between $850,000 cash or a 10-minute dinner with Jay-Z, which would you pick? I know to those of you who are financially responsible, the choice might be obvious. But to those of you who chose to take $850,000 cash, no strings attached, well, that's exactly why you're broke. Let me guess. You're a tad bit confused, as you should be. They don't teach financial literacy in public school, which is why even though you might be well educated in every other facet of your life, you can still be stupid when it comes to money. What did you do when they removed the spicy potato soft taco from Taco Bell, huh? Did you stop getting spicy potato soft tacos? I didn't. I just started getting a side of tortilla with my order of a side of spicy potatoes. Like, what? Use your head. I don't trust you guys to spend your $1,400 stimulus checks correctly. I honestly don't. And if you're not using it to get closer to a dinner with Jay-Z, then you might as well flush it down the toilet, and I'm going to explain why. Financial Twitter can always be a little bit hit or miss when it comes to anything, really. I mean, it's just a bunch of motherfuckers who think that a high credit score suddenly means that you're basically a millionaire. It takes a few more steps to actually turn that into cold, hard cash. One thing that they do have correct, though, is that the only thing that is more important than money is knowledge. Which is why, to some people, it is worth giving up $850,000 in order to have a 10-minute dinner with Jay-Z. Because in 10 minutes, I really don't think you could learn all that much, if I'm being honest. Step 1 to financial literacy. You're gonna have to try and get a dinner with Jay-Z. I mean, there's no way around it. Whether it means giving up $850,000 or maybe just dressing nice. I mean, he's a hip-hop mogul. He's not gonna go to dinner with you, share all his secrets on how to become a millionaire if you're dressed like a bum. Maybe pick up one of these 2 spooky hoodies available at SumitoMedia.com. Not only are they high quality, but they ship internationally. Not into that? Maybe the anti-simp simp juice available in a t-shirt in addition to hoodies. You could dig those color schemes, couldn't you? No? What about vending machines? Listen, I'll be honest with you. While it is definitely possible you might be able to get some sort of financial literacy from speaking with someone with so much money, the vast majority of us are not going to benefit from a dinner with Jay-Z. So we really shouldn't think about having dinner with the man. Especially this dude. This dude is dangerous. You should not be allowed anywhere near Jay-Z. God damn, man. Now, not everybody is going to become a millionaire overnight, but some of us did become millionaires overnight. At least that's what it feels like when the government gives you $1,400 for doing basically nothing. And it's important that you spend it correctly. That's the only free money you're going to get for a while. So don't take yourself to Panda Express and order yourself some of the chow mein with a side of panda, okay? They're endangered. It's expensive. I know you want to. I tried it myself. It's a bad use of your money. You need to use it properly. Invest in your future. For instance, maybe join the YouTube membership for the SumitoMedia channel. That's investing in your future. Because not only do you get a bunch of emotes that you can use down in the comments letting everybody else know how rich you are, but you get a badge for every month that you're a member. It's only $1.99. That's cheaper than buying endangered panda, to my knowledge. I didn't try to buy panda. The thing that I find funniest about this dinner with Jay-Z thing is Jay-Z's worth like $1 billion, right? Like an obscene amount of money for a dude who openly started out as a drug dealer. And most people aren't at the level of Jay-Z when he was like buying companies and starting up hip-hop artists and selling companies for tens of millions of dollars. Most people have to their name the $1,400 that they just got like a week ago. And if you ended up in a dinner with Jay-Z and you were like, yo, man, you're worth like $1 billion. I've got $1,400. How do I turn that into more money? His advice for you would probably be, I don't know, man, sell crack. That's what I did for 10 years. I think Jay-Z is a fantastic entrepreneur, but I think he'd be a poor choice in terms of who to have dinner with in order to make more money at this level, at the starter level. You know who I think would be a better choice if you wanted to turn your $1,400 into something really interesting? Danielle Bergoli. I don't know if that's how you say your name, but the Cash Me Outside girl. Listen, don't leave. Remember to subscribe. Think about it. The Cash Me Outside girl was able to take a random appearance on Dr. Phil and turn it into an influencer, music. I think she has makeup now, all over just saying Cash Me Outside. The original song, Cash Me Outside, how about that? That wasn't even her. That was someone else who remixed her, and then she got into doing music completely aside from that. That's turning $1,400 into millions, quite literally. And even Jay-Z's not going to be able to teach you how to do that. But random TikTok influencers? Don't overlook them. Clout's worth a lot more than you think it is. Obviously, I need to have credentials. You can't just take my advice on financial literacy without understanding where I've come from financially. So let me tell you a story. It's not a long one, but I recommend you get a snack. I, for instance, always keep a cheese stick here in my fanny pack. So back when I was like 16 or 17, I wanted to buy my first mechanical keyboard. But I didn't have a lot of money. I did find an open box mechanical keyboard at a Best Buy across town, so I took a bus over there and went to go buy it. Turns out, somebody had already bought this open box keyboard, and now I was at Best Buy with like $60 and no mechanical keyboard I could buy. Until I saw a Logitech G710 Plus, brown switches, rings already installed to dampen the clickiness of it, and it was refurbished. It was $69. I was so disappointed. I don't know why I took a bite of this. Now it's awkward to tell the story. My point is, I couldn't afford the thing. So what did I do? Like the young entrepreneur I was, I went outside of the Best Buy. I sold my bus pass to a follower for $10. He just believed me that there was $20 on the bus pass. There was, but I couldn't prove it to him. Walk back in, pay for the keyboard, and then walk like an hour and a half home. It was honestly the most grueling. It was the stupidest thing I could have done, but I got Global and Counter-Strike that year, probably due to that keyboard. The point I'm trying to make here, the really important takeaway from that story, is that you should subscribe to my Patreon. Think about it. If you were to donate money to me every month, then I wouldn't need to worry about getting demonetized. Plus, it gives you a special role in the Discord server. If that's not enough to trick you, convince you into subbing to the Patreon, think about this. I would very much appreciate it. At the end of the day, money is stupid. Really. I mean, it's something that you can obsess a lot of time over, and you could min-max every dollar that you get. You could take every $50 you've ever received, invest it wisely, and turn it into $70, retire when you're 38, right? I guess you could even retire when you're 28 if you just yellow it all on GameStop, but we've already been over that video. My point is, money is meant to be spent, right? At the end of the day, you could spend a whole lot of time only keeping your money to turn it into more money, but that's only so that you can spend it even more so down the line. And to be worried about that, it's one of the stupider things you could do, really, because money doesn't have any value if you're not spending it. It's boring. I remember my mom gave me $20 one time, and I bought the crappiest candy. You guys know that candy that's just like they injection it onto pieces of paper, and you have to peel it off, and you're basically just eating little bits of paper with your candy, and it's awful. I used to get those all the time because I figured I was getting so much candy for 99 cents or whatever it is. These other kids spending $3 on a Kit Kat that tastes way better? Stupid. Those kids are going to be done with candy in like 5 minutes, and I'm still going to have this into next week. Guess what? Next week came around, I still had every single piece of that candy because it sucks. Moral of the story, if you keep your fanny pack cheesy, then your life's going to be easy. You can take that right to the bank. It won't be worth anything. Don't take it to the bank. They'll probably ask you to leave. Not me, though. I'm asking you to come back every single week to keep watching these videos. You can hit the subscribe button, and that way you don't need to remember. It will tell you when I upload again. Videos every single week, possibly even stupider than this one. No promises, though. Either way, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for making it to the end of this one. Peace.